All right, look, listen up, y'all. Looking like we got a little setup reaction right now. We finna get into this right away. And for some reason, bro, it looking like men just cannot keep it in their pants for some reason, bro. Even if their own life depends on it. Literally, case in point, bro. We finna see what's going on with this, though. I ain't finna waste no time. Let's see what we got. Oh, all right, we got two females in this. Two females, and I'm guessing that's the setup, dude. What is this? A house? A lobby? With the 1980s? What kind of movie trailer?
Have you ever wondered how our displays of wealth and success online have consequences in the real world? Is it possible to become so obsessed with portraying an image of perfection that we forget to see humanity in those around us? What dark motives might lurk beneath the surface of someone's social media persona? These are the kinds of questions that people were asking after the death of Saul Murray, a 33-year-old father of 6 from Luton. He proudly flaunted 2 counterfeit
That's where
Rolex
Andrew
watches
Tate
on
from,
Instagram, unwittingly falling prey to a honey trap on February 27th, 2022.
Every great business starts with 3 simple letters.
I started an LLC. I could have paid 200 grand to go.
This ultimately led to his demise as a group of men and women orchestrated a plan to rob and tragically kill him. Who are the perpetrators who transformed from mere robbers to killers? And how did they connect with Saul? Let's take a deeper dive.
But they got it set up like a movie right now. It's kind of dope. Hey, it's dope. How they only got 14K subscribers?
In this episode, we will dive into the tragic case of Saul Murray. On Sunday, February 27th, 2022, the call that came into the emergency department of the city of Luton, United Kingdom was brief and to the point. A night shift worker at an apartment building on Newtown Street had just stumbled upon a horrific sight. A man sprawled on the floor at the foot of his door with a deep gash in one of his legs. The man's naked body lay in a pool of blood, his eyes staring blankly at the ceiling. The apartment was silent except for the sound of rain dripping from the gutters outside. The night shift worker's voice trembled as he speaks.
With no clothes is crazy.
Upon immediate response by authorities to the scene, they found a man lying deceased in the hallway of his apartment.
What?
The man was later identified as Saul Murray, aged 33, and it was evident that he had succumbed to multiple stab wounds.
Bro, I knew. I was just finna say before they did this, before they said that. Wow. Here's the crazy part about the UK. They do not play that gun shit over there. You're not allowed to have guns, none of that. So the epidemic out there is stabbings. Oh, you would think a place that is not allowed to have guns would be a good place. But to be honest, I almost feel like I'd rather get shot than stabs. I've been shot. I ain't lying. I ain't finna be capping on here. I'd rather get shot again than stabbed, bro. Stabbing look like it hurts. Damn, imagine being stabbed to death, bro. You're literally getting your skin pierced. And a stabbing, like it's just going through. Oh, I ain't. Damn. That's so awful. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna stick to America, bro, where I just get shot if I'm playing around. If I'm getting set up by a girl and it go wrong and I die, they gonna shoot me, boom, probably hit me in my dome and I'm gone. You ain't finna stab me to death till I die. Damn. That sound like it hurt.
As the investigation unfolded, authorities uncovered an imperceptible mistake made by Saul Murray that ultimately proved to be the cause of his death. Saul Murray, who was born in 1989, was a father of 6 children and had a close circle of friends and family. He had recently been released from prison after serving 5 years for possession of a prohibited firearm and ammunition. He had moved into a flat in Bedfordshire in an attempt to make a fresh start after his release.
Okay.
Despite his attempts to turn over a new leaf, Saul's social media activity may have put him in harm's way. His posts of expensive watches may have caught the attention of people with criminal intent. It is unclear if this played a role in the tragic events that were to follow, but it certainly seems like a factor that should not be overlooked.
Here's the type I am. I understand. Let's say I want to be an influencer or something. Like, yo, image matters, bro. We trying to get our image up so that way we can get more followers, more likes, more girls, all that, more money half the time too. But here's how I play it. let me put y'all on real quick. We are not too tough to get robbed. We're not too tough to get killed. Once you accept that, life gets easier. Because here's how I'm playing it. I'll flash my little AP, my little Cardi, whatever I got on me. Yeah, I'll get on Instagram and I would flash it, right? If I was in that situation. Because look, he got the little check mark. Nowadays you could buy it, but back then it used to mean something. Like if you had that back then, I ain't gonna lie, you was certified. But let's just say he's certified. I would wear it on Instagram and all that. And then you catch me outside, you catch me at the mall, you catch me at a party, bro. Not gonna lie, I'm wearing a Nike Tech suit. I'm wearing Nike Tech sweats, just a plain Nike hoodie. You ain't catching me in no $50,000 chains. You wouldn't catch, if I was in this position, you would not catch me with no APs on. See, and that's the problem. Y'all try to get around girls and act too crazy with it. And the girls, they might be impressed and they might sleep with you, but you gonna die. You gonna get shot in the face. Or in this case, stabbed. So I wouldn't, trust me, the flexing for the girls is not always it.
The flashy images of Saul Murray adorned with luxurious watches caught the attention of Surpreet Dillon, a 36-year-old mother of one.
She literally
On
looks
February
like the
6,
ideal
2022,
setup type.
She initiated text exchanges with Saul through the popular social network Instagram, where he frequently shared photos of his Rolex watches. From the outset, Dillon displayed a keen interest in Saul, who remained oblivious to the fact that her intentions were far from genuine affection. Instead,
Bro,
her
she
sole
don't-
objective was to
she don't
acquire the
even look
Rolex watches featured in Saul's pictures.
Brother, no.
The conversation eventually shifted to WhatsApp, and after several weeks of messaging, Surpreet and Saul agreed to meet at his apartment for a more intimate encounter. 17 days after the initial message exchange, at
You
approximately 10
rookie,
p.m.
bro? Oh my God. First night out, you gonna bring her to the apartment? Oh, what the hell is wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you, UK people? Y'all just... This is why stabbings exist out there and all this, bro. Y'all got no type of street smart in other places. I swear y'all don't. Like, y'all think y'all all big and bad and we're the dumbasses. And then we see what y'all do, and y'all know different. Like, what? This is what going on in Luton, bro. You bringing girls off of WhatsApp to the crib on the first night? And your social media got all your flashy shit on it? Oh, yeah, brother. No. Bro. Whoever the big bro was in his life, whoever the OG, whoever the whatever you want to call it, the father figure, the role model, whoever that was in his life needs they ass whooped right now. Dead ass, whoever that was, they need belt to ass, bro. Not playing with you. This is unfathomable.
On February 26, 2022, Surpreet Dillon, accompanied by another woman identified as Temidayo Aw, approached the apartment building where Saul resided.
Bro, stop walking out with these ugly...
Security cameras
Ugly ass
documented Saul
do-rag.
meeting them outside the building, and the
Shower
trio
cap,
walked
I
down
mean.
the hallway together to Saul's apartment, where they intended to engage in a threesome. This encounter occurred just 6 hours before Saul's lifeless body was discovered. Upon inspecting the contents of Saul's cell phone, Luton detectives uncovered crucial messages indicating that Surpreet had invited Saul for a drink just before their meeting. The exchange unfolded as follows. Saul initiated the conversation. "Hey babe, what are you up to tonight? I was going to meet my girl in your neighborhood tonight. Are you busy?" Surpreet responded, "Yeah, I'm free until about 1. Saul confirmed the plan. "Okay, babe, I'll see you around 10. Is that cool?" Yeah,
Hold
I'm
on, y'all. Hey, if y'all annoyed at the pausing, y'all might want to go find a different video or watch it on YouTube by yourselves, because I'm pausing because I see some red flag stuff right now, and it's a teachable moment, and I ain't finna let it go.
Until about 1.
Look,
Saul
wait,
confirmed
hold
the plan.
hold on. Hey, babe, what are you doing tonight? Oh, I can't read, my bad. I was going to meet up with my girl in your neighborhood, bro. So if I'm reading this right, it's looking like she knows that you deal with other women. You finna meet them where she's at, and she cool with it. She don't care. She'll meet you after. If that is not the definition of a setup right there, I don't know how. Bro, I must be reading this wrong. Let me know if I'm reading this wrong and I got the reading comprehension of a first grader on nicotine bars and weed packets, bro. Because I might. But like, other than that, like you had to see this as a setup. She looked like I stereotype, bro. She looked like the setup type. She don't look like she do her makeup and get like, she don't even she don't even look like she can fall in love. Straight up, she look like she just do you grimy. She'll just do anybody grimy. She don't care. Dead ass. I could put down my mother's life. She don't care.
Supreet responded, "Yeah, I'm free until about 1. Saul confirmed the plan. "Okay, babe, I'll see you around 10. Is that cool?" Supreet agreed. "Yeah, that's good for me."
You should never say
Saul
yeah.
inquired about drinks. "Are we drinking?" Supreet affirmed. "Yes, why not?" Saul concluded. "Cool, babe. See you soon." The final message from Supreet sought Saul Murray's address. "What's your zip code, babe?" This marked the conclusion of the last WhatsApp conversation in Saul's life. Inside the apartment, Saul and the two women conversed, enjoyed a few drinks, and shared moments of intimacy. However, the tranquility of the night took a dark turn, as security cameras captured a sequence of unsettling and sinister images. At 2:27 a.m., the cameras documented Temidayo Aw walking alone down the hallway, exiting the premises.
Who?
Notably, she ensured to leave the building's door
Alright.
carefully ajar. Almost immediately, less than 20 minutes later, at 2:45 a.m., Supreet swiftly traversed the hallway, reaching the entrance. There, she deliberately left the door slightly open, ensuring easy re-entry for herself and Temidayo into Saul's apartment.
Oh, that's
Their
hella
sinister
grimy.
plan was set in motion, and unbeknownst to Saul,
Bro, y'all gonna let me know in the comments right now. Does this and this look like any type of girl you should deal with in life? And we're asking straight up based on the appearance. I don't care if I'm sounding stereotypical or whatnot. I don't care, bro. Look at this, bro. I don't know. This is the one I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is the one he linked with. But even still, let's go on her real quick. If I see this girl anywhere near me, bro, I don't trust her just based on the fact that she out in public. She be out in public with a shower cap on, bro. How you... Bro, that's like literally waking up and not even brushing your teeth or doing your hair and literally getting out of bed because you sleeping at, bro. That's like getting out of bed, just hopping out of bed, hopping out the front door, hopping in the car and going where you got to go. I promise you she drives a gray Nissan Altima. You could just know she do. And she wear some like black Crocs and some weird ass shorts. And she yell at everybody and she got a bad attitude. You could just tell, bro. I could get the vibe from somebody just... Oh my God. And her, bro, she looked like just a dope fiend. The definition of a dope fiend is what she looks like. If I see either of these two women in person, bro, I will already not trust them. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Women are just as dangerous. Nah, I ain't gonna say no crazy thing like that. Hold on. Let me check myself. Women could be dangerous just like men could be dangerous. And these two sickos, they prove that. Y'all need to learn to keep it in y'all damn pants. It will literally save y'all lives, man. If y'all could learn to zip them damn True Religion, whatever the hell jeans you wear up, y'all might live a little longer, bro. That's why, like, our population, men live shorter lives than women, and this is probably why. Damn.
his time was swiftly running out. As Temidayo snapped photos on her cell phone outside the building, a Mercedes-Benz pulled up in the parking lot. Two hooded figures emerged from the car, their faces
popped out the
obscured by the
Benzo.
darkness. They entered the building without hesitation, their swift and efficient movements
Oh, they got
suggesting
the
that
trench
knew
coat, bro.
exactly what they were
I'm
doing.
terrified.
10 minutes later, the four figures were seen running from the building, one of them clutching a bloodied knife. Inside, Saul Murray had tried to call for help, but it was too late. He had been mortally wounded by the knife,
Damn,
and he collapsed
bro,
in a
they
pool
really
of
just
blood.
ran in there on him.
Although the security cameras captured the events that occurred, it was too late for Saul. Forensic tests revealed that both Temidayo and Supreet had intimacy with Saul shortly before his death. In addition,
Ooh, both of y'all slept with bro, and then got him just a couple minutes after. Y'all some grimy ass, evil ass, Disgusting ass women, bro. How y'all do them like that? I think they felt like they had to give him something before he went. Still though, bro, y'all imagine this. He's thinking it's a dope ass night. He finna get a threesome. He finna drink. He finna chill out his apartment. He feel like he doing cool in his life right now. And then, bro, you just see some crazy ass two people in trench coats come and stab you and steal everything you have. And the cold part be, these weren't even some like fine ass women either. These were two like bottom of the barrel, dusty setup box trolls. Y'all, this is the most grimy thing I ever reacted to. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy.
High levels of the drug GHB, known as the date rape drug.
Y'all date raped a man?
This drug, which is only available on the black market, can cause sedation and hypnotic effects. However, in this case, the expected effects did not occur. Instead, this led Suprit and Temidayo to instruct the two accomplices to incapacitate Saul so they could steal. Temidayo Aw and Suprit Dillon were arrested for murder. Temidayo, the youngest from Saunders Street in Gillingham, Kent, and a Coventry University student, was found with a matching green coat at her home.
Oh my God.
Despite initially denying any involvement and claiming trauma,
good luck with that.
She was taken into custody. Suprit Dillon, from Carnarvon Road in Stratford, East London, with a significant criminal record, was the first suspect arrested.
Damn.
Both women, during questioning, refused to provide statements.
Suprit
denied
not
knowing
snitching?
the hooded men connected to Saul's apartment and refused to explain the blood trail. Identifying the other two hooded men proved challenging initially, but investigators eventually succeeded. They combed the area, studied routes, and obtained access to nearby security cameras. The key breakthrough came with the identification of the vehicle involved,
The Benzo.
a Mercedes-Benz A-Class, parked near Saul Murray's house. Through meticulous analysis of the vehicle's routes and collaboration with the National ANPR database,
Damn.
the third suspect in Murray's murder was pinpointed. Cleon Brown,
Damn.
a 29-year-old resident of King Edward's Road, Hackney, East London. Brown's arrest revealed incriminating evidence, including bloodstains on his tracksuit and images of the coat found.
Bro, why do y'all catch bodies and keep the bloody outfits, bro? Y'all, if you go catch a body, burn whatever outfit you had. That's literally the first thing they're gonna do. You know you got the mask, you know you got your hood up, and you know it's dark. The only thing that they can even have as evidence is the outfits you were wearing, you stupid idiot. Y'all so... Oh my, y'all see red and y'all so desperate for some stupid ass rollies that, or whatever. The thumbnail had a rollie on it on half these videos. There's other videos on it that have rollies on it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. They be so desperate for him that they don't even care that they, bro, burn the damn outfit. That's all I'm finna say, man.
At his residence. Despite being confronted with CCTV footage and detailed route information from GPRS technology, Brown and others involved in the case refused to cooperate or share any information.
Damn, nobody snitched. That's crazy.
Brown, when shown pictures at a gas station where he cleaned the vehicle's interior with a vacuum cleaner, maintained silence and declined to answer questions. The fourth suspect in Saul Murray's murder was identified as 31-year-old Akeem Afia, residing in Shore Place, London.
Look like a
detectives traced Afia's
predator,
movements days before the murder using CCTV footage and vehicle telematics. Notably in the footage, Afia wore a Moncler coat valued at over 1,300 British pounds.
Oh my God.
The same coat he wore on the night of Saul Murray's murder. Authorities highlighted that the Moncler coat played a crucial role in tracking down Akeem Afia.
Of course it did, bro.
As time passed and evidence
he ain't gonna burn
that,
I ain't gonna lie.
Suprit Dillon confessed that her intention with Saul was robbery, not murder. She admitted to robbing 6 individuals from October 2021 to February 2022, using honey traps with
So what I want to know is, how did they get you to confess to 6 other robberies when you're already in a jam for a murder? I don't even think they brought it up. I think you thought if you snitch on yourself, these are some stupid ass people. She thought if she snitches on herself, she'll get less time for the current crime. Are you stupid in every format that there is to measure? Oh, yeah. Some of y'all just be dumb, bro. Like, what is that gonna do? What logic did telling them about a bunch of other crimes do for you? Yeah, you're so stupid, man. And you females who want to do these setups, understand that when the dude you do the setup with kills the victim, your ass is going to jail for murder just like any other person killing somebody. You are not off the hook because you meant to do a robbery. Like, y'all don't think things through at all. Y'all probably didn't even have to kill him. It's like, there's more than one man in this situation. Y'all both big and y'all got knives and he's drugged. Why did you even have to kill him? What? Y'all just do that like cause y'all stupid. Like y'all want to go to jail.
Temadayo
Can't help
Law
people like
involved
that.
in 4 incidents. CCTV footage strongly linked Akeem Afia to the crime, resulting in his successful murder conviction. The 4 culprits responsible for Saul Murray's death were brought to justice. Detective Inspector Dale Mepstead, in charge of the case, described it as a planned attack, orchestrated by Dillon. She emphasized that the 2 women sedated Mr. Murray, and Afia was armed with a knife, tragically resulting in Murray's demise. Following a 10-week trial, the 4 defendants were convicted on March 23, 2023. Akeem Afia received a life sentence.
Yeah.
Cleon Brown received 11 years for involuntary manslaughter and
What?
9 years for conspiracy to commit robbery. Supreet Dillon was sentenced to 10 years for manslaughter and 10 years for conspiracy to commit robbery, while Temadayo Law received 7 years for manslaughter
7 years.
and 6 years for conspiracy to commit robbery. All sentences will be served
Bro, that's so stupid. They all got bailed out except for the first guy. Hey, here's how it really works, though. If one person kills somebody in an orchestrated plan, he's going to get more time. But at the same time, everybody had an involvement in it. We're like, what? 7 years? One of them got 7 years. What, bro? You got a goldfish that long. A goldfish can live up to like 5 years. That is some BS, bro. What? A man's life was took. Y'all date raped him and everything, and he gets 7 years.
concurrently. Judge Michael Simon acknowledged that Saul Murray's life was brutally cut short,
Yeah.
leaving a void in the hearts of his loved ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Colin Murray, Saul's father, expressed the ongoing pain and trauma during the trial, stating that the security camera footage of his son's final night haunts him daily.
Yeah, I bet.
Judge Simon characterized Dillon's predatory lifestyle as participating in an easy money game with the potential to go wrong, as it tragically did. A clip captured after Dillon's arrest showed her sobbing, falsely assuring her son over the phone that she was innocent.
Oh,
The Rolex
shut
watches
up,
Saul
bro. Don't
posed
lie
with
to your
were revealed
son.
to be fakes, and with no valuables in his possession, his death was deemed even more tragic.
He did all that, and it was... This was the picture I saw in these thumbnails, bro. Y'all did all this, and they were fake watches? How does it feel to sleep in a damn prison cell knowing that you pulled a robbery gone wrong, you killed somebody, and you got some buku ass watches? Oh my. Wow. So bro was flexing on Instagram and they weren't even like real watches either. But who cares, to be honest? It's none of my business. That's neither here or there. Y'all really did all of that and got some buku bunk watches. Oh, wow. You gonna really have to sit there and sleep with that for your whole prison sentence. That's crazy.
In a sense, he died for nothing.
He
In the
died for
aftermath of
nothing,
Saul's
not in a
death,
sense, for
the
nothing.
perpetrators were held accountable for their actions.
Yeah.
Supreet Dillon's confession shed light on a pattern of honey trap robberies, showing the true extent of the criminal's cold-hearted actions.
So,
Akeem Afia was convicted for his fatal knife attack, and Cleon Brown was sentenced. bringing a measure of closure to Saul's loved ones. While Detective Inspector Dale Mepstead worked tirelessly to bring justice to this tragic case, the victims and their families were left to grapple with the loss and devastation of Saul's death. This serves as a reminder of the irreparable damage that can be caused by exploitation and callous criminal acts. While those responsible were held accountable for their actions, the scars left by this tragedy will remain for a lifetime. What are your thoughts about this tragedy? Leave your comments down below.
All right, we finna wrap this up right here. All I think is that this was literally the stupidest thing ever. Bro died for 2 fake-ass watches. These people are stupid. I don't even understand the thought process behind this. And what I want to say is do your homework. What am I talking about? Before you deal with women. Because women are not the only people who need to be cautious. All my men out there. Before you deal with that girl, understand she might be a weirdo. If she's too eager to come over, if she's too eager to link with you, and you know you ain't all that, do your homework, man. Go ask people, hey, you ever met this girl? Go look through her social media. Go look on her other social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all of that. Do what you got to do. Don't just be linking with any girl trying to whip your thing out of your pants and put it everywhere in any which way, because when you do, you die. You die. I'm not playing. You will die. Your life will be cut short. You will be in the sky. You will be in the ground and the sky at the same time. Stop. It's not worth it. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video, though. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.